everyone, in this video, I will show you how I made this cozy room. Let's get started. Start by adding a cube and resize it like this. Now copy and paste and position it like this to create the walls. Tab in. Click 3 to select the faces and select the top face and level it with the other wall. Then select the side face and do the same. Tab out. Now add another cube to create the bed and resize it like this. Now copy and paste and resize it like this to create the headboard of the bed. Copy and paste and move it over and resize it a little like this to create the mattress. Copy and paste the headboard cube and resize it like this to create some thin slats to decorate the headboard. Place the first slat like this and then add an array modifier and increase the number of slats until it completes the piece of furniture. Copy and paste the rectangle and resize it like this to create the top of the piece of furniture. Add a bevel modifier to the mattress and also a subdivision surface, and add the same modifiers to the base of the bed. Add a cube and resize it like this to create a pillow. Tab in. Press Ctrl to add loops like this. Tab out. Then in the right panel, make it a cloth. Turn on pressure and increase the value. Set gravity to 0, then press spacebar to activate the animation and the pillow should inflate. Adjust the pressure value until you are happy with the result. Then switch panels to the right section and apply the change. add a subdivision surface. Now add a plane to create a sheet to put over the bed. Select the mattress and make it a collision object and do the same for the base of the bed. Then select the plane, tab in, press Ctrl R and add loops. And then make the plane a cloth, tab out. Press space to start the animation and modify the plane until you are satisfied with the result. Then go to the modifiers panel and apply. Then add a subdivision surface. Right-click and select Shade Smooth. Add another plane to create the duvet to put on the bed. Add loops with Ctrl R. Make the previous sheet a collision object and the new plane a cloth. When you are satisfied, apply, then add a subdivision surface and a solidify like this. Add a cylinder, move it under the bed. Tab in, press to select the edges and holding down Alt select the bottom edge of the cylinder. Then press S to make it smaller. Then add a bevel and a subdivision surface and move it to a corner of the bed. Now add a mirror modifier and activate X and Y. Now move the pillow and place it on the bed. Now select the wall, tab in, press Ctrl R to add loops and position them like this. Now add to loops, then press S and X to bring them closer. Now press 3 to select faces and select the 3 inner faces, then press E and move them inward, like this. Now select the face in the center and press E again and move it forward. Now select the entire edge of the window, press E and pull it forward. Tab out. Now add a cube and move it to the center of the window to create the handle. tab in. Press 3 to select faces and select the front face. Press E to extrude, then select the side face and press E again to extrude. Tab out. Add a cylinder to create the curtain rod. Rotate it and position it like this. Then, add a plane to create the curtain. Change the dimensions like this. Tab in. Press Ctrl R to add loops. Press to select the edges. Hold down Shift and select every other edge. Now press G and Y to move them on the Y-axis like this. Adjust the size and place it like this. Add a bevel modifier. Add it to the curtain rod too. Tab in, press 3 to select the faces and select the faces outside the rod, and then press I to add a face. Copy-paste the curtain and place it in the center of the room like this. Add a cube and resize it like this to create a sofa. Copy-paste and move it above. Copy-paste again, rotate it, and place it like this. Copy-paste the bed legs, delete the bed base, and place it under the sofa. Select the sofa cushion. Tab in, press Ctrl R to add loops, and as we did before, make it a cloth and add pressure. Adjust the size. Add a cube and modify the size like this. Do the same process as you did for the cushion before. Add a bevel and a subdivision surface to all the other elements of the sofa. Add a cube, modify it, and position it like this to create the sides of the sofa. Add a plane and position it in the center of the room like this to create a carpet. Add a solidify. Add a cube to create the coffee table and modify it like this. Change the subdivision levels to 6 and apply all the modifiers. Press Ctrl and select Scale. Now at the top left, change the mode to Sculpt mode. Select the graph and modify the coffee table like this. To change the size of the brush, press F. When you are satisfied with the result, go back to Object mode. Copy the feet of the sofa and modify them like this to make them the feet of the coffee table. Select the sofa cushion and increase the levels of the subdivision and apply the modifier. Press Ctrl and select Scale. Return to Sculpt mode. Select the Draw Sharp brush. With the top view, draw some circles on the cushion like this. Select the elastic grab brush and push the circles inwards. Select the Draw Sharp. Decrease the strength of the brush and draw some lines like this. Repeat the same process on this cushion. Add a cube bait to create the TV cabinet. Modify the cube like this. Copy the slats that we have put in the headboard of the bed and place them in front of the TV cabinet. Also copy the top board and adapt it to the cabinet. Add a cube and modify it like this to create the TV. Add another cube to create the TV supports. Now I'm adding some plants that I took from other rooms that I created previously or that I downloaded online to see how they were created. You can check the other videos on the channel, and I'll leave you the link to the sites where I downloaded some of these. To add an extra detail to the TV, tab in. Press 3 to select the faces and select the front face. Press I to create another smaller face, and then press E and drag inwards. Add a cube to create the frames of the pictures. Change the size like this and place them on the wall. Now do the same thing we did with the TV. Copy-paste the bed pillow and change the size to make them pillows for the sofa. Now to make the duvet more realistic, increase the subdivision levels at least between 5 or 6 and apply all the modifiers. Then press Ctrl and select Scale. Now switch to Sculpt mode. Select the grab brush and start moving the duvet a little to make it more realistic. Now use the draw brush to create some irregularities. To invert the function of the brush, you can hold down Ctrl while using it. Now I'm using the crease polish to continue creating irregularities on the duvet. In general, you can try different brushes and see which one works best to create a realistic effect. In this case, I'm using the Draw Sharp, decreasing the strength of the brush to create creases on the edges. Now go back to object mode, select the pillow and increase the subdivision levels and then apply the modifier, and as before press Ctrl and select Scale and then go into Sculpt mode, and as we did with the duvet, use the various brushes to create a realistic effect. When you are satisfied, go back to object mode and delete the other pillow. Replace it with the one we just modified. I decided to add some pleats to the bottom sheet too, so I'm doing the same procedure I did with the duvet and the pillows. Now add a plane to create the background. And now I add the materials to the various elements. Now I'm applying the scale to all the objects to which I want to add a texture. Now we move to the shading panel and add the textures. Starting from the table, add a new texture and press on the main panel, the green one, and press Ctrl+Shift+T. And this window will open from which you can choose the files where you save the textures. In the description, I will leave you the links to the sites where you can download textures. When you have chosen the texture you want to apply, you can change the scale like this. And repeat the same process for all the elements you want to add the texture to. Now to add the photos in the frame, select one of the frames and add a secondary material. Press Shift to add new notes and search for image texture. Connect it to the base color, then press open and choose the image you want to add. To assign the material, do Tab in and select the internal face of the frame. Where you want to place the photo, select the second material and click on Assign. Now add a mapping and a coordinate texture and connect them like this. Now, through the mapping, you can position the photo correctly. Do not have to repeat the entire process for each frame. When you add the second material, select the one we just created and assign it to the internal part of the frame. Remember to duplicate the material to dissociate it from the previous one and modify the photo. Now add the lights and position them like this. Add the camera and select the orthographic type and change the position as you like. Change the power and color of the lights. Change the render type to cycles and make the changes you like until you are satisfied. In my case, here I decided to deactivate the side lights and leave only the top one and lower the power to create this effect. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos like these and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you and see you in the next video.